Alright, for the next test I'm going to do, I got my leak down checker in here. I'm using this special part. It's basically, it looks like a fuel injector, but it's hollow on the inside so that I can hook up my airline to it, do a compression test, or in this case a leak down test. I believe the part number for that is VM 1027 Alpha. Leak down checker. It's made by Miller Tools, but it's basically just a dummy Bosch injector, so it's not really specific to the Jeep, but you know, anything that anything that uses these type of injectors, you could probably find one. So I've got that hooked up. I've got my fun airline hooked up to it, flexible airline. And this has got two gauges on it. One's going to be the supply pressure and one's going to be the cylinder pressure. So because the cams are off on this engine, all the valves are up. So even though the pistons will be different places, and you know, I can turn the engine, and once I pressurize it, it'll push the cylinder down. But since all of them are up right now, I don't have to worry about what position the engine's turned at because all the valves are closed. And since all the valves are closed, this makes this easy. I put in this guy, I bolt it down with a crow's foot there. This is the crow's foot that holds the injector on. It's not super snug. If I tighten this too much, then this injector adapter sticks in, and that's annoying. I do have a little kind of rubber seal at the end of it to help it seal, because I don't want everything to leak out past that seal where the injector should have that copper O-ring or crush washer on it. So now I'm going to hook up my airline over here and try to pressurize a little bit. It's a couple-handed job, so part of motion sickness. Okay, that's hooked up. Now I'm just going to turn up my air pressure a little bit somehow. Woo! Just blew a leaf out of one of the holes there. Look at that. It's a fair bit of leakage. I wouldn't expect that right now, but when these engines do have a piston towards the bottom, they leak more than when they're up at the top. So that's leaking a lot. So what I'm going to do now is turn that down so I don't lose all my air pressure. I'm going to go get a hammer and I'm going to repressurize this, and I'm going to tap on these guys with a little pressure and just make sure there's no dirt or any crap stuck underneath the valve seat that's making it leak.